Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can pop your tiny planet images for Instagram using a free app called Snapseed. Let's get to it. Okay, for this tutorial I have already selected one image which is shot on Thetav on HDR mode. So once you open the app you will find the default presets. I will recommend don't use them, and yeah, just create your own. So for this tutorial we will mainly use tone image, details, curves, vignette, brush tool. Let's start with tune image. In tune image you will see all these settings. So let's see what ambience does. Ambience basically gives us a little bit pop. As you can see, image is getting brighter in the shadow areas and the sky is getting more detailed. Then let's try reduce a little bit of highlights. Let's go to 56. Now I've just checked if it's recording or no, and let's increase the shadow area. Don't increase too much, otherwise you will get noise in the image. Let's go till 45, and let's warm up the image a little bit. So as you can see, from this we went to this. We got details in the sky, details in the trees, and details in the water as well. So let's hit this OK. Now let's go to curves. Now curves, I will say don't use the, if you want to have a specific look you can use the default presets. Over here you have many choice, but let's create our own. So let's create an S curve. Let's pop the highlights a little bit, darken the shadow just a bit, not too much, and let's see if we need to increase mid-tone. Yeah, just a bit. Let's hit this OK. Now you can see this is my basic settings. Let's export this, save as a copy. Now let's make our tiny planet, and then we will do the extra color correction. Let's open this. Let's choose which angle would look good for this one. Okay, this let's see. Let's make this we have symmetry over here, so let's do one thing. Let's do this. What does this look like? I don't know. Okay, this looks good. Has an interesting pattern, this shape, so it's better than this one, I feel. Let's save this. Let's save this a 2K image. Okay, open image. Now we are back here. Now let's do the further things. Now we don't need to go to tune image because we have already done our basic color correction. So now let's go. I will use vignette. Now but in the vignette I don't want this pattern to be, I don't know what is the front part of the fountain. It's not fountain, but the pond, you get it. I don't want to make this darker with the vignette, as you can see here. So what I will do is I will reduce this, I will increase the size of my vignette. Place it in the center here, just a bit, not too much, as you can see, just to give a basic definition. Yep. Now let's go back to vignette, but instead of decreasing the outer brightness, we will go to inner brightness and increase it just a bit, not too much, and reduce the size. Yeah, now you can see. Okay, now we will go to brush. Now in brush you can see we have dodge, burn, exposure, temperature and saturation. For now we will focus on dodge and burn. So let's make this front thing, let's reduce a bit. Let's see how this looks. I can use finger as well. Let's go 10. Yeah, 10 is better. This is our mask. If you want, you can add just a bit in here, not too much. I know we have lost little detail, but you can get the details. As you can see here, we are getting much detail over here. Let's make it 60%, just a bit of sharpening, 20%. Say okay. Now again let's go back to, let's try some curves, but rather than doing the master curve we will go individual color. Let's increase red in the image. Okay, let's check green. We can decrease green in the shadow area and keep in the middle, so you can see. Yeah, and let's go to blue. Let's see if we increase blue. It's too much. Let's little bit in middle, but highlights I want to keep it as it is in the shadow. So now you can see this was here. Now let's go again to vignette. Now in vignette, let's see, now we need little bit over here, so we will do what we did before. We will just increase the size of the vignette and place it in the center and reduce it just a bit. Almost 80, minus 85. Let's see. Okay, now you can see how I get the details. Now let's see, I'm just thinking, should I work a little bit on trees as well? Let's try just a bit, not too much. Let's go brush again and let's go touch and burn. Just here, highlights, not too much, very little. As I said earlier, I don't know if I mentioned, but if you're using smartphone, this is the same process. I use mostly smartphone. I do edits on iPhone when I'm traveling by train or commuting to my office, so that makes it easier rather than using iPad all the time. But when I have time to do much detail work, I use iPad. Yeah, tree looks good. So that's it. This is my Snapseed workflow. So let's save this again. Save as a copy. And the photos. Let's open this. And now you can see this is before and after. Now you can see how much detail we have got in the image. So this is my basic Snapseed workflow. Once we head to Instagram, now when we open this, I will do one more round of detailing. I will increase the detail only. I will not use this image for my print or anything, but this is just for Instagram. Just pop saturation a bit. 25% is enough. And one more note: if in Instagram, don't use brightness, because if you use brightness, it will just brighten up and you will lose details in the sky. So I would recommend, if you want to brighten up the image after you bring it here, you increase the highlights. By increasing the highlights, you can see you still have the details in the sky and the surrounding objects as well. So let's keep it to 25. Let's go to shadows, just a bit, 30% is fine. So you see we just got little more detail here. Let's check the vignette. Remove. Okay, let's keep it 25. Sharpen. Just a bit. 10. And that's it. This is done. Now you know how to edit your images in Snapseed for free. In the next video, I will show my workflow on Lightroom CC. If you have any questions on this tutorial, please ask me in the comment section and I will be very happy to reply you. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos like this, and peace.